Okay, a couple of minutes more and we will be starting our afternoon session on Real Talk. This time,
Welcome to
discussing
AABT
on how to
where your
level up
vocational journey begins.
in Australia without
Hands-on
getting broke.
training, real-world skills in business, IT,
So this is our
hospitality, and
featured
more.
school for this
At AABT
afternoon.
College, we offer flexible study options, industry-aligned programs, and dedicated support. Build your future, make your mark, achieve your goals. Join us today. AABT College, Melbourne.
Omelets to opportunities. It all starts here. Study hospitality at AABT College and turn your kitchen skills into a world-class career.
Stephen Cautivo, and I'm from Philippines. I'm currently studying here at AABT. I choose AABT because of its supportive teachers, practical learner approach, and welcoming environment that makes studying enjoyable. My favorite part of being an AABT student is enjoying campus activities and meeting people from different backgrounds. It's been such a fun and meaningful experience. AABT is a great place to learn,
Okay, parang
grow, and make new friends. You'll truly enjoy your journey here.
all right. So again, happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope wherever you are from, wherever you are in the world, I hope you are happy on this Tuesday afternoon. So welcome again for another Real Talk with ICS Cebu. And this time we will be focusing on how to level up in Australia without getting broke. Yes, you heard that right, without getting broke. So our featured school for this afternoon is one of our school partners in Australia, the Australian Academy of Business and Technology. And watch out for our guest speaker because he himself is an international student. So makaka-relate talaga siya sa topic na ito. So he is the marketing officer of AABT. So we will be meeting him in a while. All right. So my name is April, by the way. I am from ICS Cebu and I will be your host for this afternoon. So thank you again for those who are tuning in and spending your afternoon with us. It will be worth your while, promise. Okay. So by the way, if you yourself is interested to study, particularly in Australia, or if you have friends, family, relatives who has that desire, feel free to share our Facebook Live to them, and we will be welcoming all of their burning questions if ever they have one. Okay, kasi this afternoon it will be a real talk. So we will be discussing real numbers, real figures, realistic situations. And yung guest speaker nga namin was an international student himself. So right now he's building his career in Melbourne, Australia. So again, what's in it for you this afternoon, guys? So you can discover, you can explore, and again, have your questions answered specifically in studying Australia. So you might be discovering on the real cost of living, especially in Melbourne, one of the beautiful cities in Australia, which courses that would actually lead to solid jobs. And we will also be discussing a couple of myths and we will be comparing it with reality checks. So you can also explore on how you can study and part-time work tips para hindi ka ma-burn out. And galing yan mismo sa ating valuable speaker in one of our school partners in Melbourne. And also, kung wala ka talagang idea, as in super, no idea talaga, then we will be providing you a step-by-step guide para hindi ka ma-overwhelm sa process. All right? Okay, so I hope you had a good lunch, everyone. Or kung late lunch man, pwede rin, it's a working lunch. Grab yourself a coffee, if ever, or a dessert while enjoying our Facebook live webinar. But before we go to the real talk that will be happening in a few minutes, let me just share with you on who we are. Sino ba to si ICS, or what does ICS stands for? So ICS, we are just not a processing agency for any kinds of visas, but we are your study partner. So ilang years na ba si ICS? Parang ngayon ko lang siyang narinig. Well, for ICS Cebu, yes, we are one of the youngest branch for ICS, but ICS has been in the education industry for more than 10 years. Our main office is in Melbourne, and we have about 7 global offices, which I will be tackling later on. Kung ano yung kagandahan as to the edge of having an international office or an agency other than here in the Philippines. Okay, next is we're very transparent. We're very honest. Kung real talk talaga. We will not give you false hopes. And what's the good thing about ICS across all our offices is that we don't charge processing fee to any of our student visa application. No hidden fees, in fact. Okay, I will be sharing it later on. Okay, and then of course with ICS, especially here for our team in Cebu, we will be giving you real guidance from choosing the right course, the right school, the right city even. We will be asking you about your personality, your character, everything, so that we will be giving you appropriate guidance. And of course, budgeting. It depends also on your financial circumstance as of now. So that's just a snippet of what ICS or who ICS is, okay? So now we will tackle, okay, wait. All right. Okay, now we will be tackling some of the myths and checking kung totoo ba talaga. All right, so myth number 1 is studying in Australia only for the rich. Is that true or false? So partly true, partly false as well, because again, in Australia, marami-rami ding mga schools, like one of our school partner ngayon that we'll be discussing later on. Now, when it comes to the tuition, very affordable, and they have flexible payment plans. And it will be discussed in a while, okay? And also, para lang ba talaga yan sa mayaman? Well, that's the privilege of being a student visa holder in Australia. You can do part-time work, up to 48 hours per 2 weeks. So later on, we will be breaking it down for you guys if ever kaya ba yung part-time work while studying. And of course, guys, what matters most is you yourself as well. Kung smart ka mag-budget, kung yung pagplano mo is very efficient, then yes, it's not only for the rich, but you can be an international student as well. Okay? So, next myth. Okay. Kung Australia, kasi Australia is one of the continent in the world, right? So kung big continent, big cities, so of course, malaki din yung gastos. Well, reality check, yes, there are cities like Sydney and Melbourne. This is true, that is pricey, but that's not your only choice as well, because there are cities like Darwin, Adelaide, or Perth na can give you that smart budget wise na makaka-study ka sa Australia. But of course, guys, there are advantages and disadvantages din if you will be studying in a big city or in a small city. Okay, but some of the perks of being in these cities that I have mentioned is that when it comes to the rent, okay, mas lower siya compared to those key cities, and also smaller Filipino community, so less competition sa job siguro, and also when it comes to applying for PR eventually, mas high talaga yung advantages din sa mga regional area. So those are just a few, okay? But there are, the advantages also of being in key cities, if ever your personality is more of a city girl, okay? Kasi yung nabanggit ko is more on the provincial setting. So ikaw, more on city life, gusto mo yung big buildings, etc., etc. So yeah, it really depends on your personality, your character. So madami tayong options in Australia. Okay? So now let me introduce to you. So pabalik-balik ako na he himself was an international student, and right now he's building his career in Australia. So his name is Angelo. He's the sales and marketing executive of AABT, one of our school partners in Australia, and he will be tackling later on, and we'll be giving you some realistic advice, some budget hacks perhaps, and of course, the course options na may long-term return. Ito naman talaga yung goal natin as to why we will be investing in a school outside the Philippines. Okay, so welcome, Angelo. Hi. Actually, Angelo is based in Melbourne. So what time is it there na ngayon, Angelo?
So right now it's already 4:16 p.m. So we are 3 hours in advance here in Melbourne, Australia. So hi everyone, thank you so much. First of all, I would like to thank ICS and even April for inviting me in this webinar series. So it's good to be here, and I would really love to discuss how being an international student is about, and how our courses in our school will help you in your study journey in Australia. So before we go on to the discussion part, I'd like to introduce again myself. I'm Angelo, and again, I'm excited to share my experience being an international student. So and how I managed, to survive, being an international student and also working here in Australia. So just a quick, intro. So when I first arrived here in Australia, I learned very quickly that it's not just about studying, but it's also about, managing your money wisely, making smart choices, and even finding value in every experience. So today everyone will learn a lot more about those strategies, so those real life challenges. So, and I will also share the life lessons that I've learned being here in Australia. So I hope my story or the discussion today will help you at least get a shortcut as to make things easier for you to come here. At least you can look into my experience and then apply my learnings to your experience soon. So thank you.
Yeah, so wala pa tayo sa exciting part, guys. Okay, so mamaya especially on that question and answer portion. So if you guys again have questions na really very realistic, chat it away. Hindi kami magja-judge sa inyo. Okay? But before going to Angelo's realistic mga discussion, okay? Nagpapa-pulse survey kami. So, the past 2 weeks, nagpapa-pulse survey kami kung ano yung pangkuan sa mga madlang people. So, eto, when it comes to worrying and studying in Australia, ano yung pinaka number 1 na nagwo-worry sila in studying in Australia? And as per the census, as you can see, Okay? Equal weight itong dalawa. Ikaw ba, Angelo, nung wala ka pa sa Australia, nagpa-plan ka pa na mag-study, ano yung biggest worry mo? Andito ba sa apat na choices?
Yes. So basing from, that Paul, one of my worries is here. So basically that tuition and visa process nakakalito. So yes, I also had, those doubts in mind of how am I able to, do my visa processing? How am I able to pay my tuition? But nonetheless, I was able to, get through it with the help of also one of the reliable partners or reliable agents there in Cebu. So it's really good that people around the industry of travel and education are really really accommodating, and like with ICS, they find value into each student or into each client. So it's really good, and they will definitely guide you in the process.
Yeah. So yeah, real talk din, nakaka-overwhelm talaga, di ba, Angelo? Especially on the documents part, especially if different situation kasi, different circumstances. So we will actually be personalizing, customizing, depends on your status at the moment. So when it comes to, kung hindi man si ICS Cebu yung pipiliin nyo ngayon, guys, it's okay. As long as what I could advise really is to be transparent, to be honest to your agency para alam din namin kung paano kayo i-assist and give you the proper guidance. Okay, so next will be, okay, ito talaga. How much do you think you need to start studying in Australia? So walang nag-answer ng 500,000, which is very realistic. Wala naman siguro talaga, di ba? Kung international education, 1 million, meron, 25%. Equal weight yung 1 million at saka 3 million. At saka yung pinakalas is, it depends on the plan. Yeah, mas malaki yung it depends on your plan. Tama naman. Ikaw, Angelo, kung yung wala ka pa sa Australia din, magkano yung mo? Budget?
Oh, yes. So before during the planning process, I was already thinking about estimated like around 1 million. Kasi number one, kasi Australian dollar yung amount of payment, and I already knew that if you study, it also would be expensive. But consider it as a financial commitment for your future. But to be honest, I really thought about already 1 million. So
1 million. So you've been in Australia. You have graduated with your course, right? So how much talaga yung nagasto mo sa tuition fee? Is it 1 million?
Yes,
almost a million.
It's 1 million. So, but to be honest, it depends on what course the others will be studying. So don't be afraid if you hear 1 million, because you will be able to afford that once you come here.
Yeah. True. Okay, later on. Okay. Yeah. So this is not a poll, but we ask our viewers and also our followers, and this is the question that what's this on this post. So thank you, Carla Tiansai. Okay, so please PM ICS Cebu. You will be receiving an ICS merch, or if you also want to have a priority slot for our consultation, yes, please PM us. And thank you for your question. So he is asking, Angelo, is that what makes this program or the programs that you're offering in AABT different from similar courses at other schools? Talagang real talk na real talk. So I think Angelo will be able to answer this and his discussion. So hindi ko na papatagalin, guys. I will give the floor to Angelo. All right. So take it away, Angelo. They're really waiting to hear from you, especially na relate talaga, being an international student, and ngayon, slowly, building your career in Melbourne. All right.
Thank you. Okay. All right. All right. So just to confirm, are you able to see my screen? All right. So let me go on with, the discussion of, what I represent or the school that I represent. So basically, it's called AEBT College, or Australian Academy of Business and Technology College. So I am working here as a sales and marketing representative. So we'll be discussing, the life of the students here in ABT. We'll also be discussing, our courses, and also including the tuition fees, or how much you will be paying. Because since this webinar series, we're going to be talking about, funding, or how much you'll be paying. So it's good to tackle on those areas. And we'll be also talking about the admission process and the requirements that we will be needing. So feel free to take a screenshot of this info session, but don't worry, we will be sending you all the details, even with the help of ICS. Just give them a quick message to say that you would like to, inquire more about ABT College. Don't worry, we will provide all the details to you. All right. So, yep. So just a quick, overview of ABT College. So we started the school way back in 2017. So way back in 2017, we had an old management that time as well. And right now, there is a new management handling ABT College. And that new management is also a very big school here in Melbourne. So ABT College is based in Melbourne, Australia, and we do offer 5 courses here. So to answer the questions of Carlos earlier, I can answer that in this session. So the courses that we have is accounting, business, human resource, hospitality, and IT. So you might wonder, just like Carlos, you might wonder, what makes us different? What makes us different from the other schools? So first, we are a level 2 institution. Second is that we have evening classes. So we do have evening classes for both our IT and cookery courses. So we make sure that those courses are offered in the evening, to make sure that the students can study in the evening and they can also work in the morning. So that's a flexibility for the students. Second is we have 2 years of graduate diploma of management learning. So what is graduate diploma? So graduate diploma, that's one of the highest Australian qualification in Australia. So it's like a level 8 qualification. So that would be like after your diploma, or even after your bachelor's. So you can do that as well. So aside from that, we do have a very good campus location, because we are located in the center of Melbourne City, or Melbourne CBD. Aside from that, we also have, excellent student service, both academic and non-academic. We have very, qualified, experienced, and friendly staff members. So pretty much, we are covered in those areas. So now I would like to highlight our location. So many of our students here, and even not just our students, but even our agents love to have their students study in ABT because of our location. So if you look at your maps, level 3, 3A2 Lonsdale Street in Melbourne, we are in the center of the Melbourne City. So what's good about the Melbourne City? So ang daming restaurants nearby the school. Many bus stops. We are even close to a train station. We are even close to a Catholic church, St. Francis, and we are close to a lot of famous landmarks in Melbourne. So aside from that, if you come to the city, not just being a student, but anyone who comes to the city would actually avail the free tram zone. So what is a tram? So a tram is actually a small train. So just like this picture. So this is one of the examples ng tram. So whenever you're in the city, you can avail the free tram zone. So free lang yung transportation. So how much more if dito ka stay? If you live here in the city, you will have free transportation for sure. And also to mention, Melbourne is actually is considered as a walkable city. So very walkable lang yung distance ng mga establishments, and you don't even need to worry about walking that much, because number 1, it's safe. Number 2, it's very clean, and number 3, it's very the weather is good here, and sometimes cold in. So you have 4 seasons in one day. So basically, you will enjoy Melbourne for sure. So as mentioned earlier, why do students and the agents chose us? So aside from the things that I mentioned, we also have a diverse and inclusive community, meaning we have many nationalities here in Melbourne. So if you are a student, you are afraid to be lost here in Melbourne, or you might be afraid to have no friends, don't worry. Many of our students here are also Filipinos. In fact, 50 to 60% of the students here in ABT College are Filipinos. And we also have Nepalese, we also have, Mexicans, Colombians, Vietnamese. So we even have Mongolian students. So very, very diverse yung community namin. And if you have heard, Melbourne itself is a multicultural state. So when you come here, you might expect na ang daming puti dito or ganun, but no, many nationalities in this state. And since I mentioned, being multicultural, meaning there will be a lot of festivals per month, a lot of festivities, that will be celebrated. So you will have fun here in Melbourne. So I'm just showing you here, photos of our campus. So at least you could have like a virtual tour of our campus. So this is our lobby area. This is one of our classrooms. So we do have 3 classrooms here in Melbourne. And we also have here our IT room or computer room. So this is where we conduct our IT class and our orientation. So once you arrive here in Melbourne, you will go straight here in our IT room, because that is where we conduct your orientation. So aside from that, we also have a practical venue where we do our kitchen classes. So it's located in Nicholson Street campus. So you only need to take 1 tram ride. So to arrive in that location. So once you take the tram, it's a 15-20 minute ride from the city to Nicholson in Carlton North. So I myself, I have been to that practical venue. It's very clean, very spacious, and very convenient for students to learn and cook their preferred meal. So you will have a lot of learnings in ABT College. I'm also showing you here photos of our students in class, and here photos of our students in accounting, hospitality. And you might wonder, is ABT only doing studies? Are there any fun in ABT? Yes, we also have fun in ABT. So we're not just we're not only providing education, but we also provide excursions, anything fun in the school. So just recently we had our Spooky Diwali celebration, meaning spooky meaning Halloween mixed with Diwali. Diwali is a celebration of lights in the Hindu community. So we have merged those celebrations together to do that. We did that last month. So it's really good for the students, especially for those who celebrate Diwali, like our Hindu communities, and to people who love Halloween. And by tomorrow, actually this is happening tomorrow, we have a Christmas and year-end party. So this Christmas and year-end party, we will be celebrating the holiday season with the staff and students. So it's from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow. So we will be celebrating together with our students, and here in campus we'll have singing, dancing, games. We'll even have like a exchanging of gifts and food. Of course, the food and drinks are so all of our students will have fun in this. So again, it's not just education that we provide, but we also have fun here in ABT. So that's for the life of the students. So now let's talk about our courses. So in this, in the next slides, I'll be showing you each of the courses, including their price. So feel free to take down notes or to take a screenshot of the slides, but don't worry, we will provide you all the info after this session. Okay, so we have accounting. So we have Cert 4 in accounting and bookkeeping. So that's the price. So we normally do this for 1 year, and we also have a diploma of accounting 1 year. So all in all, this would be 2 years for accounting. Next, we also have human resource. So human resource, this is one of our unique courses in ABT, because not many schools are offering human resource. So only a few schools like us here in ABT offer human resource. So certificate for in human resource management, 1 year, and diploma of human resource management, 1 year. So all in all, this would be 2 years for the package program. Next is, this is our, very popular program or very popular course in ABT. We have hospitality. So we have Cert 3 in commercial cookery, that's 1 year. Cert 4 in kitchen management, 26 weeks. And diploma of hospitality management, 26 weeks. So all in all, this would be 2 years for our hospitality course. And just to let you know, hospitality is actually where many of the Filipinos are. So aside from that, we also have information technology or IT. So we have diploma of IT, which is 1 year, and advanced diploma of IT, which is 2 years. So all in all, this will be 3 years for our IT course. So I just want to highlight that, again, our hospitality and IT programs are offered in the evening. So we have evening classes for these courses. And lastly, for business, we have Certificate 4 in business. We also have Diploma of Business and Graduate Diploma of Management Learning. So all in all, this would be 2 years. Actually, we normally offer Diploma of Business leading to Graduate Diploma for Business. And yes, this would be 2 years. So you might wonder, since we're also tackling about life in Australia without going broke. So how do you, plan for your funds? So number one question that I always get asked from the students, do we have payment plans? Yes, we do have payment plans available for you. You can pay either monthly or quarterly, just as long as you send us an email. You send an email to our accounts team, of your preferred payment plan, then yes, we will do that for you. Just to, for you to be able to manage your expenses as well. So where do our students thrive? So number one is hospitality. So because this is our flagship program in ABT College, and since it has a strong demand, many of our students enroll in the hospitality course. Next is business and accounting. Many of our business are also taking advantage of our 2 years of graduate diploma. So we have consistent enrollments, through these courses. Next would be IT, because it also attracts tech-savvy students. So if you are a student who loves, to do IT, if you've been, you've been studying IT in the Philippines, or if you've been working in the call center industry or in the BPO industry in the Philippines, yes, this course is for you as well. And lastly, for human resource management. So for human resource, this attracts people who are studying psychology, human resource back in the Philippines. Even if you study business, you can also study human resource management. So there you go. So enough with the courses. Let's talk about promos, because many of you also want promos. So we do have 2 promos for you. So first is our Filipino student discount. So you can really take advantage of this because we are only offering this to Filipinos. I want to clarify that it's only offered for Filipinos. So this is a special offer for our Filipino students. So if you come here for a 2-year course, you will get 1,500 discount of the tuition fee. The next, if you come here for a 1-year course, you will get 1,000 discount. So just a question, you might wonder, why is it only offered for Filipinos? Why not for other nationalities? It's because our CEO actually loves the Filipinos. And to be honest, over the last 2 years, we have seen a huge growth of the Filipino students coming here in Australia or even in Melbourne. And of course, we want to take advantage of those students who want to come here, and we want to give you a chance, to make your study a bit affordable. And since you will be spending a lot of money as well in coming here in Australia, why not give you a discount to make it a bit affordable or to make it easy for you as well? So there you go, student discounts for in ABT College. And next, this is our second promo as well. We have a special promotional price. So this promotional price is valid only until December 31 this year. And even this student discount is valid only until December 31 this year. So if you want to take advantage of that, please do so. You can enroll with us through the help of ICS. You can enroll with us, and you can take advantage of those promo price for your, for your studies next year in ABT. So don't worry if the details are quite small enough. Don't worry. With the high ICS will send the details to you. They have all the details from us in ABT. All right. So now I get a lot of questions from this part. How much do you need to pay, or what is the initial deposit to get your certificate of enrollment? And just to give a heads up to our viewers, what is a certificate of enrollment? That is actually the key for you to get your to process your visa. So without any certificate of enrollment, you cannot process your student visa, because how would you get a student visa without having an enrollment in the first place? So obviously you need that certificate of enrollment to show that you have been enrolled with us in the college, and you are capable enough to study abroad or in Australia. So obviously there needs to be an initial deposit. So how much do you need to pay? So for offshore or for people in the Philippines, you only need to pay 2,500 AUD. So how much is that in peso? That's actually around 95,000 in peso. Okay. Don't worry about offshore. Of onshore, because onshore, this is what you need to pay if you are already here. But since many of our viewers here are from the Philippines, or they are still in the Philippines, so yes, 2,500 AUD would be your initial tuition fee. So 95,000. All right, let's quickly move on to the admission process. So it is a very straightforward, admission process at ABT. So you just submit your application, and after you sign your offer letter and pay the fees, you will get your COE and visa processing, and prepare for your life and study in Australia. So I will quickly show you here our requirements, because many of our viewers here also love to see what the requirements are just to prepare, especially those students who have not completed their documents yet. Some of you may have no passports yet. So yes, these are the documents. So first is the student application form. So this student application form, you can find this in the ABT website. So I highly suggest that you visit our website. You can find there all the forms for you. Even, the course information is there. Everything is there in our website. So, but don't worry if you can't find our student application form through the help of ICS. And even if you send me an email or a message, we can send you that one. All right. The next is academic documents. Your transcript of records, your TOR. Next is your English test. So since the Philippines is required to do like an English test, so you definitely need to submit your IELTS or your PTE. And don't worry if you need to submit this. To be honest, I have observed that many of the Filipinos already know English. So, and maraming Filipinos actually have already passed the IELTS and even the PTE. So don't worry. And even if you're afraid, it's okay to be afraid. You can practice. There are many review websites like online, and even ICS can help you on that one. Just to prepare you for your English tests, and of course your passport, your resume. And genuine student form questionnaire. So I'm just showing here our age preference. So we prefer 18 to 27 years old. But to be honest, we're not strictly saying no to people who are over 27, because many of the Filipinos actually enroll with us when they turn like 28 or even like 30 plus years old. And I understand, that the culture of the Philippines is that when you turn 18, you actually our parents don't ask us to go out. So unlike other countries, like let's say like the US, so pag nasa US ka, pag 18 ka na, your parents ask you to, okay, you go out, you can already travel or go abroad to study, or even transfer a state to study. But in the Philippines, our culture is to still stay with our parents And our parents even want to see us finish our studies. They want to see us work. So, which is why many of the Filipinos are already like over 25 when they apply for a student visa, which is okay. And even just to give, an idea, when I applied as well for a student visa, I was already 25 years old. Imagine. So I was already 25 years old. I already had, 4 years of work experience in the Philippines. So, so don't worry if you are already over 27. We still accommodate your application. It's just that we would need, some gap justification. That's why I added here number 6. So this gap justification is for people who are already over 27. Okay. Gap justification proof is something like your business documents. If you have a family business back home, or if you have a business, let's say if you want to run a restaurant, that's okay. So we will help you on that. Okay, so don't worry. So with the help of ICS, with the help of April, they will help prepare you for your studies and life in Australia. So they will process your visa, your flight ticket, and your accommodation. And even here in ABT College, we will help you. We will recommend you some accommodation, or basically some places to stay. And even for me, I understand how it is coming here into a new country and without anyone. So definitely the school will help you. We will help you to give you recommendations on where to stay. So don't worry. So I'm quickly showing you here our VET course intake dates as well. So since 2026 is around the corner, so at least by now from November you can start planning your student visa, yes, and your funds, and you don't need to study in January or something, but at least now at least now you have a rough idea of when you want to study or when your funds will be ready, because since this session is about not going broke, so definitely if you plan for your finances, you won't go broke here in Australia. So just plan about your about when you will want to study with us. So there you go. And all right, so that's it from my end. That was just a quick overview of the life, our courses, and our requirements here in ABT College. So this is my number, and that's where you can also access, messaging me in WhatsApp. So all good.
Naka-mute pala. Well, thank you so much, Angelo. Yeah, that was very brief, but meron talagang mga ingestion ng mga real talks, real experiences ni Angelo bilang an international student, and some of the challenges and also mga tips na binigay niya. But more to that later kasi dito na tayo sa most exciting part ng program. Okay, so again guys, we love real questions. And again, hindi kailangan perfect or mahaba-habang questions or straight English. Okay lang. Okay lang Tagalog, Bisaya, English, or Ilocano. Kasabot ra ba kag Bisaya, Angelo? By the way, Angelo is a Bisaya.
Yes.
But he sounds Konyo, no? He sounds Konyo, yeah. But lahat ng tanong dito is welcome. So walang judgment. So let's go straight to your questions and we will be providing some real answers. All right. So these are just some of the queries that we got either through phone or here mag-walk in sa office. By the way, guys, if ever you are from Cebu, just like Angela, you can always visit us here at Crossroads. Chill at saka hang out lang tayo and discuss about your plans in studying abroad. Okay, so let us see kung ano yung first real question. Ito. So ano po ang real difference ng affordable school versus quality school? Sulit ba talaga mag-enroll sa AABT if on a budget? So parang mainit na tanong to, Angelo. Parang umpisa pa lang, first question pa lang, parang mainit ba dyan sa Melbourne? Yung weather?
Right now,
or
it's
erratic?
quite cold, but I'm already feeling hot over the first question.
Okay, so yeah, so
Yes.
yeah, ano ba talaga?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So just to clarify, to be honest, all of the schools here in Australia are certified. We have been given a go signal from the Australian qualification framework to really conduct classes. So don't I understand that people doubt if the school is quite affordable, or if the tuition fees are very low, they might not give a quality education. But no, that's one of the reasons why we are already accredited by the ASQA, or the Australian Qualification Framework. It's because we provide quality education. So though that with that said, since ABT is in a way like a mid affordable school, so definitely our quality, our education is of quality, and we have experience, and we have a very qualified and experienced staff members, and even most of these staff members have been in the industry for a very, very long time, and these people are already citizens here, so they will definitely guide you. They are capable enough to give quality education for you.
Nice, yeah. So, yeah, meron talagang kung cheap, so yung compliance, maka-compromise. Pero yes, guys, Australian Academy of Business and Technology is what Angela has mentioned. It's a mid-budget school. However, they provide quality education because more than how many years na yung mga trainers nila, citizens na nga, and also accredited by ASPA, which is very, very important when choosing a school, guys. Okay, so
and I would like to add,
sa mga budget-conscious students.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I would like to add that, aside from us being, ASQA verified or anything else, but we are even RTO registered, meaning we are a registered training organization. And we even have a CRICOS code, which you can find in the Australian website. So even, just for our viewers, if you really doubt if that school is good or not, or if that school is registered or not, there is a website for you to check for free, and it's accessible to everyone. If you just quickly search that up in your internet, and then search the school ABT College or even our CRICOS code, then yes, you will find us there.
Yeah, kasi pwede naman talagang hitting two birds in one stone. Affordable at saka quality. Why not, di ba? And AABT is offering that, especially for those very conscious sa budget. And ganun naman talaga tayo mga Pinoy, di ba? Pera na pag-uusapan agad-agad. Okay. So, ready ka na sa second question, Angelo?
I hope ready ako.
So ito. As a parent, gusto ko safe and stable ang anak ko. Ano po ang support services na mabibigay ni AABT para sa mga international students? And most specifically, Angela, if I may add lang sa tanong na to, for those senior high na mga graduates na mga parents na to, kasi kahit 17, 18 years old pa yan, parang baby pa nila yung mga anak nila. Pero, as a parent, it's still our child. Okay, so meron bang support services si AABT, especially for the younger ones?
Yes, it's a very good question, because I also understand na maraming parents dito ang they want their kids to have a safe and stable life in Australia, and of course, yes, why not? And yes, we do that in ABT. So first of all, the first mission there is to find accommodation, and to to find accommodation wherever it's safe. And yes, here in ABT College, we give you recommendations on where to stay. I myself, I can give you I can give you recommendations on where to stay, because I also know which suburbs or which apartments are also safe here in Melbourne. But to be honest, Melbourne itself is already considered a safe state. And aside from that, we also provide a service like both academic and non-academic. So if you have problems with your not just your studies but through your life, you can approach us here in our campus. You can approach our CEO Sammy. You can approach me. We can talk about it, and then we can help you solve those problems. And even your training staff members, they can also help you with that one. And don't worry if you speaking of safe and stable, yes, we have covered safe because Melbourne is already safe. Even the campus here is already safe. We even conduct, regular fire checks here, fire safety checks. In terms of being stable, yes, you can also find work here, so don't worry. So I would say that my experience being an international student is safe and stable. Yeah, definitely.
And walang halong etros, guys, but I've also been to Melbourne, both Melbourne and Sydney. And yes, sa Melbourne talaga ako naka-feel na I'm very, very safe walking alone, okay, even at night. And even if, there are people walking, doing stuff na legal there, but I still feel safe. So I've been to a few countries, okay? So mga first world countries. So sa lahat ng cities na napuntahan ko, masasabi ko talaga si Melbourne. And may direct contact tayo ngayon na si Angelo, di ba? If ever sa mga magulang dito na just in case na magtatanong kung safe ba talaga dyan na suburb or safe ba dyan na banda sa metro, something. So thank you, Angelo. So good thing na in-invite natin si Angelo this afternoon. Okay. So next is ito. First time ko po makapanood ng webinar na ganito. Ano ba talaga ang kailangan to start? Parang na-overwhelm ako sa process. So just like the worry of Angelo on the discussion on the Pulse survey, parang yung visa process, real talk guys, yes, nakaka-overwhelm talaga kasi mayroon din mga additional documents na i-ask, depende sa school, depende sa course or program mo. And also, may mga fees din na involved. So don't worry guys, kasi with ICS Cebu, sabi ko nga, we are not just a processing agency, but we will be your partners in all throughout your journey. So when it comes to the process, very easy lang. Okay, you just have to book a consultation with us. Initial consultation is about 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Parang getting to know you lang, ano yung preference mo, meron ka na bang idea, etc., etc. But if wala ka pang idea, then we will help you out, figure things out. And then, okay, initial din na isasabit mo is yung resume for assessment lang. So yun yung first step, okay? Consult with us. Okay, either you can message us. Later on, I will be sharing our details or here in the page even. So whether you're comfortable sa TikTok, sa Instagram, or sa Facebook, yes, we can do that. And we can also do via Zoom if hindi ka po taga Cebu. So yan yung first step, okay, initial consultation. Second will be submitting the basic documents. You have to prepare it because most of the schools are requiring this. So I will be discussing that later. And for the next part, okay, mag one-on-one na tayo because we will be customizing. We will have that personalized attention sa inyo po. And don't worry, we have qualified counselors as well. So yan, hindi ka ma-overwhelm. We will really take time, but also it depends on your timeline as well. So that timeline, budget-wise, age factor, etc., etc., etc. So i-explain niya namin thoroughly. All right. So yan, wag kang ma-overwhelm. But normal na feeling lang yan, guys, kasi it will just show na you have plans talaga sa future goals mo na maaabot mo. Tama ba, Angelo? Normal lang yan na feeling na mag-worry, na ang dami-daming gawin. Pero kung hindi mo gagawin, wala talaga. Di ba?
Yes, I agree. And I really agree with what April has mentioned. No, ano ba talaga ang kailangan to start? You need ICS. Yes, you need ICS to really start. If the money is there, yes, already an advantage, but many of our viewers here are also planning, you know, the finances. But the first thing you really need to start your application or to start everything is your
consult.
So yes, do a consultation with them.
Do a consultation first and ask about your options. Kasi hindi naman talaga na different folks for different different strokes for different folks. So yan yun. Basta first step lang muna, okay? So next question. Kaya ba ng student na ito Angelo, excited ako. Kaya ba ng student na mag-study tapos mag-part-time job without burning out? So any tips coming from your students there in AABT or ikaw mismo or from your classmates or from your friends?
Yes. So this is a really good question because from my experience, to be honest, by the way, just for the viewers, you know, if you have working rights in Australia, is just that whenever you are a student, you only need to work 48 hours. So that 48 hours is basically a part-time job. So from the question, kaya ba if mag-study plus part-time job? Yes, kaya talaga because to be honest, studying here, you only need to study like 1 to 2 days only in ABT. And aside from that, for your part-time job, normally for part-time jobs, you only need to work siguro 3 to 4 days normally para ma-meet mo yung 48 hours in a fortnight. So that 48 hours in a fortnight, that's actually 2 weeks. So meaning like mga at least 24 hours per week ka mag-work. So that 24 hours per week, that you can already do that for 3 or 4 days na sa work. So 3 or 4 days plus 1 or 2 days of studying, kaya talaga yan. So you still have like 1 or 2 days din na day off. So definitely hindi naman siguro you will never really feel burnout, no? But it also depends on what you will be doing. If of course you also need to find, you know, you find rest. You also find something fun here in Australia because you are not for the viewers. You are not here in Australia not just to study, but you are here to also explore Australia. So take advantage if you are already here in Australia. There are many beautiful places here, so you can travel. Aside from traveling, there are many festivals monthly here. So aside from that, it's a very diverse community here. So you will have a lot of friends to go with here in ABT. You will have a lot of students to go with. You will have friends here to bring out with. And aside from that, even just like what I mentioned in my discussion, ABT is not only providing education, but we also give fun and engaging activities. We have fun fusions, just like what we did in Halloween. We have our Christmas party by tomorrow. Yes, we also have excursions. What are excursions? It's called like field trips in the Philippines. So just recently we had a field trip where we went to a Werribee Zoo. That was yesterday, and we. Even some of our students, they will be asked, to have like to hang around, to have, lunch potluck. So you won't feel that as much. Although yes, you may feel siguro like you may miss your family. Yes, that's probably that's probably the reason why you feel like you're burned out or you're tired. So it could be a lot of factors, but to be honest, you will definitely have fun with us. And don't worry, we have a very good system support that we will help you on your problems.
Yeah. So ang dami-daming mga distressing activities, especially in Melbourne, di ba? Dami-daming gawin, guys. So kung ayaw mo din dami-daming gawin kasi gusto mo lang maging still. Meron din, alam nyo ba na, how I wish meron talaga kahit dito sa Cebu, mga parks at saka mga gardens, as in super dami-daming botanical gardens all over Australia. Tapos yung although hindi ako naligo sa dagat kasi malamig, pero still, di ba? Oh. So, kung gusto mo ano yan, parang in solitude, kung ayaw mong daming gawin, so pwede. Dami pa rin papuntahan na kung gusto mo lang mag-solo, kung ayaw mong halubilo, but still, yeah. So, paano talaga? Hindi naman ako naniniwala ng work-life balance. Parang you choose your hard something, choose your battles.
I agree with what April said. Work-life balance. That even in Australia itself, even the government itself, they really value work-life balance. So if you are a student or if you are an employee here, they value work-life balance. So if you feel tired, if you feel burned out, don't worry. Even the school itself, we give you a leave. We give the students, a chance to do a holiday. So yeah, and you can also do that during your semestral break,
term break,
school holiday,
term break. Yeah. Usually, di ba, mga 3 weeks? 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, another real talk daw. How soon? Ito, Angelo. How soon after starting classes, pwede maghanap ng casual jobs or part-time jobs sa Melbourne? Any support din from AABP para doon? So, ikaw ba, Angelo, nung pagdating mo, if you remember, sa kapanahunan mo, if you remember, how many days ka nakahanap? Struggle ba? Struggle is real or easy lang for you or ano ba?
All right. So this is a very good question. And when I came here in Australia, my first thought really was to look for a job. So I may have the same, thoughts like our viewers right now, like looking for a job right away. But to be honest, on your first day, you won't find your job on the first day because you will be settling in. You'll be making yourself comfortable in your new home, and you can start applying, or you can already find a job. You can start applying for jobs by your next day. So which is what I did as well. So there are many ways to find a job here in Australia. So first, you can apply online. So diba sa Philippines, meron tayong Job Street. So dito sa Australia, meron tayong
Seek. Or LinkedIn.
Yes. So dito sa Australia, Seek yung tawag nila. So, pero hindi lang yan. Ang dami pa. To be honest, ang daming online platforms that you can find jobs with. So,
nag-join ka din ng mga Filipino group community sa Facebook, yes, Angelo. Yes.
And we have a Filipino community, Facebook community here in Melbourne. It's called Pinoys in Melbourne. And even if you're not an international student yet, you can already join that one because people will be posting, their ideas there or what's happening in, the Filipino community. So that will definitely help you. And I have joined that community as well. And aside from that, aside from, applying jobs online, you can also walk in, that's very, very useful here. Ako din, I have tried, walking in a lot of companies or a lot of establishments just to find a job. And what I've learned here in Australia is have confidence talaga. Because if you don't have confidence, you won't. It will be hard for you. Real talk lang talaga to. If you won't have any confidence on yourself, you will struggle finding a job. Because people will also look for your and just to give a heads up for our viewers, yes, you may start finding a job during your first weeks here in Melbourne, but you can only start working once your classes will start. Okay, so even if your classes hasn't started,
very important yet,
yes, very important too. So you can only start working whenever your classes also have started. So because Australia will allow you to come here, I think 3 or 2 months before your class start date.
At least a month.
At least a month.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if you are here 1 month before your class start date, you cannot work yet. you can already work after your classes have started. Okay. But yes, you can already find, look for a job during your first month. And siguro after na lang ng class start date mo. And for my experience, I found a job siguro 3 weeks after. 3 weeks after doon ako na-hire, doon ako naka-start. 3 weeks after ng pagpunta ko dito. But
hindi ka naman nag-struggle. Hindi ka naman nag-struggle between your classes and your mag-a-adjust ka sa schedule or naghanap ka talaga ng job na would fit your classes na time.
Yes. So you definitely have to look for a job that would fit your class schedule because obviously you come here in Australia also to study, right? So you also need to come to class. So hindi lang to work lang. Yes. Yes.
Kasi AABT is also very particular sa attendance. Kung mag-a-absent ka, how many nga yung allowed in a term or ano ba? In a specific period, kapag more than 5 absences, parang i-report ka?
Yes. And even si ABT, very correct, very particular kami sa attendance, and we do the attendance, every day. So, and hindi lang sa ABT, but even si immigration itself, the Department of Home Affairs, they will also check your attendance. So, definitely you need to come to your class as well. So you adjust that in your job, and which is what I did. Make sure na yung job mo won't affect your class schedules. So
because it's not an excuse, diba? Kasi nga real talk, punta ka ng Australia to study and not to find job. Okay.
Yes. So, and I have another real talk. Basing from the question now. I think basically madali bang maghanap ng casual job sa Melbourne, after starting the classes. Yes, it's easy to find a job, but it's hard to find a job that will give you 48 hours of work per fortnight. Because to be honest, ang daming jobs na nag-hiring. But these jobs are only giving you like 4 hours siguro of work per week or 8 hours of work per week. So sino yung nagbibigay talaga ng 48 hours per fortnight? So it depends talaga. So just keep on applying. The more applications you will provide, the more chances of you getting a job. So parang ano lang yan, parang ticket lang yan, or parang sa lotto, the more applications, the more chances of winning, parang ganon. So parang siyang ganon.
So when it comes to AABT na support, Angelo, meron bang mga workshops para mga career talks or ano ba?
So yes, in AABT College, meron kaming career talks every quarter. So we just did one last month. So yung mga career workshops namin, it will be talking about. So basically, we have invited people from the industry. These are professionals that we invited. Then they will be discussing, resume writing, interview process, how to ace your application, how to get a job right away. So we do that every quarter. So that is the support that we give. And aside from that, even our students here, when they do their job placements or even their OJTs, we already have like partner companies here that can help you. So we might, we can ask them if they are hiring, and then we can provide that to you. But yes, we have 100% placements here in.
Kasi yung mag-i-interview, for example, na HR, hindi Pinoy na, di ba? Kasi different kasi yung culture. So parang ma-adapt din yung kung ano yung gusto din marinig ng mga employer dyan sa Australia, di ba? Kasi iba yung culture natin sa Filipino, iba yung mindset ng mga HR natin dito at saka doon. So very nice AABT, So next question natin. For example, wala siyang background in hospitality. So, hindi siya graduate ng any hospitality course or IT, pero gustong-gusto niya either hospitality and IT. Pwede ba rin ba siyang mag-take ng courses sa AABT? Or dapat kung ano yung pagka-college niya na bachelor's degree, yun ba yun? Or ano?
Okay, so first of all, even with the help of ICS, we both do a course alignment in the first stage. So I understand that some of you may want to study hospitality and IT, but we first do the course alignment. So we first check if ano yung natapos mo in the Philippines, or even you don't need to be a graduate, to be honest. You don't need to be a college graduate, even senior high o pwede na. And we also need to check if nag-STEM ka or which course you have taken, in college, just to check if what course would be best for you. But in ABT College, we have a very good admissions team, and as much as possible, we try to align what is best for you to come here, because you can't be you can't be studying IT pero yung background mo sa Pinas is way different from IT. So dapat aligned din. So because hindi lang si ICS, hindi lang kami sa ABT, but also immigration itself. The immigration would also check if aligned ba din yung yung pag-study mo dito. Yeah. Although yung yes, they can reason out, why they need to do that. Maybe because they have businesses back at home. Maybe they have a family business like a restaurant, and that's why you want to study hospitality. So that's very okay, and you want to build your own soon. That's okay. Pero in the first stage of your application process with us, we will definitely do a course alignment.
Yeah, kaya very important yung initial assessment, guys. So that's why the consultation is very crucial sa first pa lang, para again, walang false hopes, walang ganon, kasi nga gusto talaga ni Australia din na continuing yung education na kukunin. So kung ano yung background at saka work experience mo, meron pa rin. So yun nga, pero may mga special circumstances, like may business kayo, or may what if opportunity na nag-aantay sa'yo if ever, mga ganon. So so it really depends. So case-to-case basis yan, guys. But wag mawala ng pag-asa. As long as, again, you take action by consulting, by contacting ICS Cebu, then we can definitely properly guide you. Okay? Next one. Okay, honest na naman na answer. Bakit ba Angelo, may mga lies ka ba, Char? Hindi. So honest answer po.
Wala tayong lies dito.
Kaya ba talaga ang living expenses in Melbourne kung marunong mag-budget? So ano yung, eto na, parang realistic na weekly cost. So ikaw mismo, Angelo, at the moment, 2025, na budgeting mo.
Yes, to be honest, for me, for the budgeting, first of all, kaya talaga, yung living expenses in Melbourne, because you have job rights, you have job opportunities, so you can definitely work to pay for your tuition, you pay for your rent, and to pay for your grocery. So what would be the realistic weekly cost? So for me lang to I normally, maybe in a week would be 250 AUD. So what is 250? What does it include? So let's say $50 for your groceries, plus another 50 for your let's say for your car, or if not car, but for your for your
transportation
card, or your transportation, and then plus 150 for your rent, because normally here in Australia you pay your rent weekly. So that's all, 250 yan. So in a month siguro, that would be like 1,000. But it sounds like super big, but you can definitely afford that because you will be working. Just as long as you meet the 48 hours per fortnight na work, then you can definitely afford that. But just just a heads up to our viewers, it always depends on your lifestyle. So just for me, I love home cooked meals. I love cooking at home. So I may have a different budget for the others. So the others may have very, very high budgets. That's because of how their lifestyle is. But live between your means, and don't overspend for sure.
Yeah. Ano to? Wag laging deserve ko to. But naman, treat yourself naman, 'di ba? Pero wag too much. Deserve ko to, okay lang. Magtatrabaho ako ulit. 'Di ba? But yeah, living within your means, tama. Yan. Eto, next question. Paano po namin masisigurado na sulit ang tuition? Ano pong guarantees when it comes to quality of training and job readiness? I think
All right. So I think we have tackled this earlier, but it's okay. In ABT, we are already a qualified. We have qualified and staff members. Even our school itself is an RTO registered school. We have a CRICOS code, which you can search that in the website of the Australian, schools, and rest assured we have quality education because we are, certified in the Australian qualification framework. So we definitely can provide quality education for our students.
Yeah. Rest assured. Yan. Ito, senior high graduate yung anak niya next year. Nagsa-start na sila mag-plan, mag-asawa. Ang worry ko po is the accommodation and budgeting. May guidance bang ABT about affordable living? Alam nyo guys, alam nyo mga parents na nakikinig ngayon or nag-watch ngayon, meron na tayong direct contact. Kung Melbourne guys ha, so si Angelo can recommend, can suggest, but of course you have to be the one to contact kung meron mang ida-direct. Pero second, aside from the school din na magre-recommend or magsasuggest, yan, magjo-join ng mga Filipino group communities. Di ba ang dami, Angelo, online?
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah.
If you join the Filipino communities, that will really help you. Because let's say if you are looking for an accommodation, you can post your concern or your inquiry in those community areas in Facebook, and a lot of people will reply to your post. They will comment and suggest you a lot of things, even not just for accommodation, even for looking for a job, or how to do this, how to do that one, or where to find this. They will help you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. May talaga, may mga means and ways tayo. Yeah. Basta kung may lang talaga, may will. Yan. Ito na naman, dito tayo talaga tayo, Angelo. Ano yung common? Ikaw, naka-experience ka ba nito? Or someone na pwede ma-avoid ng mga future international students natin in Melbourne? Mga common financial mistakes.
Yes. First of all, there's a lot of temptations here in Melbourne because ang daming, luxury na brands, aside from luxury brands, but there are so many, good items here that you can really, or good deals that you can buy or you can find. So it's okay to spend naman. To be honest, it's okay to spend. You definitely deserve it, but wag yung deserve it every day. And don't overspend. So don't overspend and live within your means. So even if you plan to buy something but you don't have the funds yet, don't do it. And always think about if you really need it or not. So yun lang talaga, I think, for me. And common mistakes siguro, common financial mistakes. Yes.
Yung parang may plan, yung
okay.
After
so
paying.
Yes. So here in Australia, meron tayong tinatawag na afterpay. So yung afterpay is actually an interest-free na card. It's a buy now pay later na card. So many of the students, to be honest, not just students, but many of the Australians have afterpay. So kasi interest-free naman eh. So if you buy it, parang sige, ito, tas ito na naman. So and you can buy it, pay it in 4 without any interest. So very tempting siya, but you can definitely use it if you really want to buy something. But again, don't overspend and live within your means, for sure.
Yeah, kasi I don't know, sa mindset siguro ng isang individual kapag ano to, walang interest fee, go. So dami-dami, 'di ba? In volume na ang mga binibili, but yeah. So thank you for that tip, Angelo. Yung afterpay, pwede naman kasi makakasave ka naman din. It's just that wag lang too much again. Kasi nga sabi ni, kilala mo mga Spice Girls, Angelo? Naabutan mo na time yun? Hindi. Sabi nga sa isang song ng Spice Girls, familiar lang. Yeah, too much of something is bad enough. So, no kapag too much, yan. Okay.
And you will feel that you will feel that naman if parang too much na to So,
yeah. Too much na kasi ano to, masa-stress ka na, mababurn out ka na kung paano mo babayaran, di ba?
Diyan ka na mababurn out actually.
Kaya nga. Okay, so sa courses ng AABT na mention mo kanina, or di ba si AABT meron ding parang sister school, Angelo? Yes. So sa mga courses like leadership and management, IT, hospitality, bakit hindi nalagay yung civil construction? So hindi na save. Community services, alin po ang pinakamalakas sa job opportunities at the moment?
Yes, so this is a really good question because many of our students or our viewers here would also doubt, kung ano yung iti-take nila course or what would lead them, to a really good future here in Australia. So definitely, many of our students actually enroll in hospitality. So why hospitality? Because there are many job opportunities here in Melbourne to look for, especially in the food industry, hospitality industry. If you want to work in a hotel, restaurant, basically in that area or in that industry, ang daming job opportunities. And aside from that, after you study hospitality, you will have an opportunity to do 485 visa, meaning that's a graduate visa. And what does that mean? Is you can work full time for at least a year and a half. So you will use that 1 year and a half, to maybe, who knows, look for a sponsorship, work sponsorship, or work visa after. So that's an opportunity after your hospitality. Aside from that, community service. Community services, we have a lot of students studying in individual support or disability support or yung mga aged care. So many of our students study in those areas or in those courses. It's because here in Australia, the population is actually aging. So ang daming people who are in need. So these people would love to take advantage of the healthcare system here in Australia. And it's always in demand. The healthcare community is always in demand. So
yeah.
That's why community services is also a very popular course. But don't get me wrong, leadership management, even IT, and even our civil construction classes or courses are still, very popular. So even our construction classes. So since Australia right now, if you look at the country Australia, it's such a huge country where where trade and building infrastructure is a need. So that's why many of our students are looking to enroll in construction because it's also in demand. Even IT is a very good course. But to answer the question, what's the strongest to get job opportunities, it's definitely hospitality, community service, and construction.
Nice. So most of the courses that are offered by AABT are in demand. So the good thing about Australia, guys, is that being a first world country, planado talaga ng government nila 10 to 20 years from now kung ano yung need ng country nila. So yung nabanggit ni Angelo, hospitality, community services, civil construction, IT, and even the leadership management, kailangan pa rin ni Australia in years to come. Diba?
Yes.
So, okay. Parang dami-daming real questions ngayon, Angelo.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I know. Ito. I think na-answer mo na rin to kanina. Does AABP
Yes.
help with resumes, job interviews, or connecting students to employees? Yes, guys. So again, AABP does career talks, workshops, inviting valid speakers who will help you be job ready or be job ready for interviews para makuha mo yung gusto mo na position there in Australia. So may mga quarterly tama ba, Angelo?
Yes, quarterly career workshops.
Yes, and also there's student support also help with assisting you guys in counseling and how to do job interviews as well. So anyway, so daming mga na-hot seat si Angelo, and also thank you, Angelo, for your tips. Kasi nga being an international student, relate talaga. So, yeah. So if ever, guys, you want to start your journey, especially in AABP na mga courses nila very in demand in the coming years as well, magagamit talaga sulit na sulit, di ba? Affordable tuition at saka quality para maging job ready in the future. Yan. So, paano magsa-start? So, again, you can consult. Again, the first step is to consult with us. Initial consultation is about 15 minutes to 30 minutes. We'll just get to know you better. With ICS, overall, we have 15 plus certified counselors. Next is that when it comes to, yan yung kagandahan as to why I've mentioned a while ago, the good thing about having international offices. There in Australia, we have 3 offices for ICS located in Melbourne, Sydney, and in Darwin. The good thing about having Australian offices is that after your studies, we can assist you. Yung binanggit ni Angelo kanina na mga post-study work visas, graduate visas, employer-sponsored visas, etc., etc., we can definitely help you because in-house at the moment, we have 2 registered MARA agents or migration agents. And soon we will be having 1, and also soon we'll be having a migration lawyer as well. So, diba? Exciting as also. Okay. Next is that why choose ICS? So, as mentioned also earlier in my discussion, we have been in the industry for more than 10 years already, helping not just students from Philippines, but also from Nepal, from Sri Lanka, and all over Asia, in fact. And from that over 10 years of experience in the industry, we have about 10,000 plus also successful grants. So you can really trust us as your partner agency. And if you look at our Google rating, we have different pages, guys. We also have, but we only have one website. So you can check our Google rating. It's 5 stars. Okay. But for ICS Cebu, if you could also search for us, yeah, there are 2 reviews at the moment, and we were also rated 5 stars. Okay. Next is, kanina nabanggit ni Angelo sa census at saka yung may nagtanong na walang idea talaga on how to start. So we will simplify the process with you guys. So pabalik-balik talaga ako. You have to take action for your dream, for your goal to study abroad. So first step will be have a consultation with us. So it's free, absolutely free, and it also will be unlimited. So yeah, but makukulit kayo, pero we will try to be as patient as possible. But of course, during business hours lang din. Real talk lang din tayo, guys. Diba? Oo. But we understand if we have clients we actually have clients outside the Philippines, so different time zones. So we will adjust. But again, reasonable time. Kaya thank you din kay Angelo, actually beyond business hours na sa Melbourne ngayon, 3 hours behind. But thank you, Angelo, as in very helpful, especially sa real talk, real question, and real answer na binigay mo. So going back to the journey of being a student, guys, so free consultation first. And then we will be giving you appropriate the school, the course selection, and that's why we need to have your updated resume and CV. And as what I have mentioned, you need to be honest, you need to be transparent to us so that we will properly assess your current circumstance, your current situation, and we can also give you an advice on how to proceed. Okay. And then for the documentation, again, yes, it is overwhelming, but we will make sure na ano to, if we will be giving you a checklist, actually guys, real talk lang din, our checklist has a lot, but it doesn't mean that you have to, you have to comply everything. It's just that there are some documents that may be required from the school, from the admissions, na supporting documents to strengthen your visa applications, but we will be informing you along the way. Okay? And next, yan. So just like Angelo, naka-settle in a way in Australia, slowly again building his career. And again, we don't stop there sa student journey kasi nga with ICS, we have offices in Australia and we can further assist you after you graduate if you want to process for another type of visas and eventually to apply for permanent residency. Okay, so these are just some of the basic initial documents for assessment. So first is a clear scanned copy of your valid passport. Second are your academic records, both TOR and diploma. The next is, of course, your certificate of employment if you're currently working, but if you are a newly senior high graduate or still an undergrad, your TOR diploma will do. But we suggest that if you are currently working, all of your previous work experiences, because we need that later on for your statement of purpose or genuine student form. Okay, and then again, yeah, so this is the first one, the updated resume. And right now with Australia, they need English entry requirements. And good thing with ICS, guys, we have last summer we did PTE, free PTE coaching. So we might have a promotion. So watch out for it come next year, 2026. And again, guys, we need the proof and source of funds, and we will be discussing this with you thoroughly. Okay. So what are the special offers with ICS? So again, pabalik-balik din ako sa initial what's this part ng webinar is that for ICS in all of our offices, I'm happy to share that wala kaming processing fee. We don't charge any processing fee for our student visa applications. No hidden charges. In fact, magbabayad kayo directly to the school. Even the visa fee, the biometrics fee, magbabayad kayo online sa IMI account and also doon sa sa VFS or sa where kayo magpapa-medical. Okay, so walang money na tatanggapin si ICS when it comes to student visa applications. If meron man, i-report nyo. Report nyo kay Angelo para magsumbong si Angelo sa amin. Okay. Tapos if sa Melbourne, just like with AABT, kung dyan yung preferred school ninyo, we have free airport pickup. Just inform us also if you want to be pick up. If, for example, wala kayong family or friends na mag-pick up, then we can what's this? Do that for you. Actually, 2 weeks ago, yung Darwin office namin, kasi si Darwin office is our youngest office with ICS. So we have a student from Cagayan who our Napoli branch manager fetched her from the airport in Darwin. So ganyan din gagawin namin in Melbourne. Okay, so just ask for our assistance on this para ma-include namin once mag-fly ka na. Okay, so this is what I've mentioned earlier. We have PTE review sessions from an expert PTE coach who's been training when it comes to PTE for more than 5 years. And as what Angela has mentioned, yes, we also will be there are times that the school will have a special discount, okay, on top of the scholarship or the promotion that they're offering. So just what Angela said, it's only for Pinoys, the discount that they have for 2026. So consult with us kung magkano yung specific program na na-mention ni Angela kasi ang liit-liit kanina sa slide niya. Okay, so you'll also have a pre-departure orientation and also a referral rewards program. Okay. And also a free student, meron pa pala, pero hindi na makita. Okay, and also a free student welcome kit. So yung, okay, anyway, going back, Angela, so this is just sort of an overview of what will happen to you as an international student. So realistically, sa first month mo, you settle into your new surroundings. So with Angelo, when it comes to having a part-time work, nakakuha siya ng part-time work after 3 weeks. But you can actually start applying online on your first day when you go to Australia. And then within 6 months, di ba, Angela, slowly build ka na din ng connection with your classmates or sa work mo. And from that network of connection, and you'll be having opportunities na mag-open din. Kasi hindi lang Pinoy yung mahahalubilo mo, but different nationalities. Kasi nga, di ba? Ano yung Melbourne, Angelo? It's a
multicultural. Yes, multicultural city. So I agree with what April mentioned, no? Na network is very important. So of course, if you will be confident with yourself, then you will definitely, build up your network. So if you have a very good network, many opportunities will come to you for sure. I agree.
Yeah.
Mark my word, if you have a very big network, many people can really help you in terms of anything, not just a job, even just in terms of your future plans or what your next, life would be. Basically, people will really be there to help you.
Yeah, especially if if may mga classmates kayo or yun nga sa work nyo na outside Australia kasi baka hindi naman talaga Australia naka-intend sa'yo, so other parts of the world, di ba? So at least may connection, yeah. And then yan, after 1 year, and then yung long-term goals na ma-establish, having a life and career. Ikaw ba, Angelo, sa journey na to, saan ka na mabanda? Stop.
I'm ready in the middle of 1 year and long-term goals. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So di ba?
Establishing the sustainable life and in Australia. So ano pa din. Just a quick heads up to our viewers. Although we have been in Australia for more than 2 years already. Ganon. Of course, there are many struggles in between, many hurdles in between. So, aside from me, who keep saying like, "Oh, build your confidence, always be confident," but also be strong as well. You definitely need to be strong here in Australia. So, yun, be confident, be strong. Kasi kailangan talaga. You need to be strong here.
Yeah,
especially
I think
if you don't have anyone, you have your family here, so dapat strong ka.
Yeah, I think part 2 pa tayo, Angelo, kasi parang may other part yung mga yung habilin mo sa mga viewers natin.
Yes.
Oo.
True.
So anyway, yeah, but worth it naman, Angelo. Yun yung tanong ko, worth it naman. Yung mga challenges, mga struggles, masasabi mo talaga.
Yes. With that saying na hard work really pays off. Yun.
At saka diskarte, no?
Yes, diskarte.
And being smart.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, guys. So let's keep the real talk rolling, and I believe we have part 2, part 3 with Angelo soon. or perhaps next year, we'll be doing this every quarter. So if ever, guys, you are from Cebu, just like Angelo, okay, so feel free to drop by here at Crossroads. Okay, we are located at the center of Crossroads, and here's our number and our email. And parang yun na yung parang inspiring words ni Angelo. Yung, yeah, the struggle is real, challenges are there, but, anong but, Angelo, be?
Sorry, I was on mute.
Yes.
Maybe just for my closing lang siguro, no. Make smarter choices. Always budget your expenses, and definitely save more because you'll never know what will happen. Although you're already in Australia, but you'll never know what happened. So always save more. And just to add lang, baka magtanong yung mga viewers natin, can you save din ba while studying and also
yeah. Bakit wala nagtanong ng ganyan,
Parang ako yung
okay, nga.
Can you save while studying and also working part-time? Yes, you can definitely save. So just a quick comparison in the Philippines and here. So in the Philippines, I've seen a few people who are working students. So those working students, I have I have talked with them, and sabi nila ang hirap din mag-save, ang hirap magbayad ng tuition, and even paying for their rent. But here in Australia, if you are a working student, although since part-time ka, but you can definitely afford for your tuition, you can afford for your rent, your groceries, you can even go for shopping, and you can also save. So those 5 things that I mentioned, you can definitely do that if you are an international student. And with I am a living testament.
Yeah.
You can definitely save. Not just add another one, 6. Pwede ka din
ano yun, Angelo? Sorry. Natabunan sa round of applause. Ang number 6?
Number 6 is pwede kang magpadala sa Pinas ng sa family mo. Because I know some of these viewers here, they may want to bring to send money to their families in the Philippines. So yes, you can still do that. All those 6 yung 6 na na-mention ko, you can definitely do that being an international student here. Basta as long as you know how to budget, as long as you know how to make smart choices with your money, then yes, you can do that. You can do everything. So remember, being an international student isn't just about surviving. So it's about creating opportunities, building your network, and making smart decisions. So if I can do it, you can definitely do it. Okay, so yun na lang yung parting words ko. If I can do it, you can definitely do it.
Yeah, thank you so much. Worth it talaga yung afternoon, Angelo. Walang nasayang na oras. So if ever for the viewers who nahuli, don't worry. So for 30 days, andito sa Facebook, but I will also be uploading this in YouTube soon, okay? Para, it's really, very insightful and straight from the living legend talaga. Angelo, being an international student, and ngayon, nasa career building na siya. Yan. So, thank you again. Thank you, AABT, for sponsoring today's webinar. Alright, so if ever, guys, gusto mo na i-start yung journey mo na smart and budget-friendly way, consult. That's the first step again. Consult us. It's free. It's unlimited. And again, we don't process any processing fee for student visa application. So for all of us at ICS Cebu and AABT, we cannot wait to say this. See you in Australia. See you in Melbourne. Yan. Thank you so much again.
Thank you, ICS. Thank you, April. I appreciate the webinar. Thank you so much. Till the next time.
Till the next time. May part 2, part 3 pa, guys. Yes. Definitely. So stay inspired, stay connected, and keep dreaming of success. Good day, everyone. Good day, future Aussie students. Bye. Yeah.
So this is the sign that you've been waiting for. If this video just popped up on your feed, maybe it's time to start chasing
best study.
Omelets to opportunities. It all starts here. Study hospitality at AABT College and turn your kitchen skills into a world-class career.
Stephen Cautivo, and I'm from Philippines. I'm currently studying here at AABT. I choose AABT because of its supportive teachers, practical learner approach, and welcoming environment that makes studying enjoyable. My favorite part of being an AABT student is enjoying campus activities and meeting people from different backgrounds. It's been such a fun and meaningful experience. AABT is a great place to learn, grow, and make new friends. You'll truly enjoy your journey here.
Welcome to AABT College, where your vocational journey begins. Hands-on training, real-world skills in business, IT, hospitality, and more. At AABT College, we offer flexible study options, industry-aligned programs, and dedicated support. Build your future, make your mark, achieve your goals. Join us today, AABT College, Melbourne.